The enemy mothership appeared to be equipped with a powerful field generator. This field deformed our quantum wavefront and prevented us from making a hyperspace jump. We also observed that the enemy's hyperspace module has an identical power signature to our own. This raises interesting questions considering our own technology was reverse engineered from the wreck of the car Toba. Our hyperspace systems are now functioning properly, and this jump will carry us clear of the nebula.
All ships auto-launching.
Group 3 receiving. Understood.
Something's wrong. We've been pulled out of hyperspace. We're still inside the nebula.
It's a trap. Sensors detect hyperspace inhibitors in a triangular formation. Even one can keep us from entering hyperspace. All of them must be destroyed. The nebula is still scrambling our sensors, but it looks like we have incoming enemy units.
Standing by.
Again, we offer you the chance to join us and live here in peace.
We cannot stay. We're on a journey. But let there be peace between us, for we have something in common. The hyperdrive technology left to us by our ancestors is identical to yours. The homeworld we seek may be yours as well.
Group 1 copies.
We'll fail. The evil that drove us here will find and destroy you. From you they will know of us and come here. This cannot come to pass.
Locked on target.
We have enemy units closing from all directions. Engage and destroy hostiles.
Hold and engage. We got contact. It's over. Let's
Hey everyone, it's Max, and welcome to another episode of Homeworld. That's right, and this would be episode 8, and the action gets started heavy. So I had to let that all play out, and then I had to actually sit back and watch as some of that actually had to happen. We're just trying to do a little protection. We're trying to do a lot of stuff here at once. As I mentioned, episodes 7 and 8 are the two hardest episodes as far as I'm concerned in the game. No doubt in my mind. You've really got to do a lot of hard work really fast here, and we have no time to slow down at all. So I got 3 of these motherships. They're all launching fighters. They're all launching fuel pods. Boom, there goes one already, and we have got to get rid of these fuel pods as quickly as possible and then get our way down to the mothership because he's about to show up with some bad guys, and here they come. These are the Gem a la Crown. That's right, we want these, and these are going to be ion cannon frigates, and he's going to show up here with a couple of these babies, and we are going to hopefully take them all because I want them all, and it's a good deal. We want one here. Now 3 is actually going to leave the scene. Hopefully Unit 10 here. 10 is going to do their job. Meanwhile 3 is cutting it. It's going to head back this way to this dot and start heading downward. Meanwhile, I'm sending Units 1 and 2 over this way. I actually don't want them to get involved here in this attack because obviously if they destroy my pretty little prizes here, I won't get them. So there's Unit 4, they're going to catch. There's Unit 5, where's Unit 6 at? Unit 6 is coming in here. Yes, he's going to get us. So it looks like we got our first 3, and we are pulling away nicely. Of course, amazingly, he has shown up with more bad guys, isn't he? He always does that, though. We of course are on our way down here. Unit 3's moving as fast as they can. I know I have a few extra units of 10 here. I'm gonna send a few extra 10 units along here to hopefully take care of some of this while we're on our way down. Now he actually is going to show up again. He shows up 2 or 3 more times here with more of them ion frigates. So we are going to definitely be keeping an eye out for those. And I just want to make sure, oh, see, we still have a fuel pod here alive, right? We cannot have these fuel pods staying alive. It's just not good. Not good for business. Look at this. See, look at these fuel pods. They're just trouble. Come on, get this thing already. Alright, what's 3 doing? 3 should be coming down here. Here's target number 2. And Unit 10. This guy here is in really bad shape. Get in there and help him already.
Under attack.
Meanwhile, you guys can oh, I see he needs a lot of help there. So Unit 2 got to get down here, and Unit 1 has got to get down here and protect some of this stuff. Now, we're going to come up here to 2 for a second.
Multi-beam frigate captured.
So, we've captured our first multi-beam frigate, and I am hoping he shows up here shortly with a few more, because I like that. We're actually going to send these down here a little bit, because I'm expecting him to show up with some. Unit 3 is now doing a bombardment attack here. I am expecting him to show up with some ion cannon frigates, though. I would like that to happen really, really soon. Alright, so Unit 1, Unit 2, and then of course Unit 3 here is going to take care of these fuel pods in the back. Come on, you got to get this guy. There we go, 2 down.
Group 10 under attack.
That's right, Group 10 under attack. That's pretty strange.
Group 3 responding.
That's right, we are far from done.
Locked on target.
So you notice the music's gone right quiet? Well, the problem with that is that that's fool's gold right there, right? So you'll notice here we are still under major attack.
Group 7 copies.
So we are under attack still, and we're going to try and capture these 2 next.
Enemy vessels retreating to this point. This reading has been consistent despite sensor interference. It has a friendly signature, but it's not one of ours.
Okay, I let that play through for you guys, though that was a bit of a risk take on my part. Of course, because he is out here really kicking my butt. Really, that's what's going on.
Group 2 reporting enemy contact.
Oh, we're going to capture that with the odd ones here. All right. Maybe we're going to take that. All right, so he's pulling out into position. Unit 3 has now got to come back to the mothership. Now, as I was mentioning, the music's all gone calm, but there's nothing to be calm about here at all. Let me tell you something. He is still under heavy. We are still under heavy attack here. He has still got lots going on, and he will continue to launch fighters for the next several minutes. All right, so here's what we thought was going to happen. Here comes 8, 9. 8 is not busy at the moment. 9 is now coming down. Here are the next 2 enemy ion cannon frigates. We want 1 to dock. We're going to tell 2 to dock. Actually, we're going to tell 1 and 2 to come back up here. Oh, no, not that. Oh, no. No, just come up here and dock.
Mothership.
Alright. Meanwhile, Group 3 will do that. So 8 and 9 should now be coming down here. Hopefully we're going to capture these 2 here momentarily. Here they come. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? But like I said, this attack is not over. That 3rd mothership, it slowly pulls away and leaves a lot of garbage cleanup behind. So there it goes. It's on its way out. Oh. This is good. We've got 2 more in the vicinity. We want these. We want to try and capture these.
The mothership is under attack.
Yes, we know the mothership is under attack, but we are not trying to attack them. Hopefully, yeah, that's right. We want Group 1 and Group 2 to be too busy focused on this. We're going to capture these as well. I'm going to try and capture all these. I'm trying to capture everything here. It's crazy. It's insane. The defenders, of course, they're upset. They're shooting at everything. I need you guys to, like, go over here.
Mothership.
Yeah, so these 6 defenders, I just need them to pull away. We want to capture all of these, of course. Oh, what do we got here? What do we got here? So see, here's a fine example of some badness going on, right? So where is Group 3? Group 3 is right here. Look at this. He snuck in a whole class of badness here. So we got to try and take care of this as quickly as possible. So his ship, his 3rd ship, has withdrawn now probably to the dot area. So we are probably pretty safe in that regard. But as you can see, he's left fuel pods behind and fighters. These cannot survive. These have got to go. These things would sit in behind the scenes and just eat you alive. Alright, so we'll just now cancel orders on you guys. And let's see, 1 will move back here, 2 will move back here. I don't want these guys shooting at nothing. That's right, we're still capturing ships here. We now have captured 4 of them. It looks like I got 3, 4 more. Looks like we're going to get at least 8. Oh, I got 6 defenders there. It looks like we're going to get at least 8 of them. I'm hoping. It looks good for 8 at the moment. Now, if that's the case, when we go ready to get him, he should have another 4. That means I have the potential to capture 12 of these things. That will be just an amazing count. And oh, look, so that's actually 1 coming out. So that's 5 plus 4 is 9. That's a great count. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. This has actually been turned out to be quite good. So in this case, though, notice we wasted no time. We sent the ships forward, and we took out that first mothership as quickly as possible and took out the fuel pods. As soon as the fuel pods were gone, I told my capital ship group to head down to the lower, well, what would be my lower right facing towards the mothership, but looking from the mothership, it would be the left to the mothership. And we went down. It's an angled down process, and we immediately attacked his 2nd mothership there, along with the fuel pods there. At any time I seen his enemy ion frigates, I had my numbers all set up, ready to go. I had them from 4 to 9. We managed to capture all these great ships, and so this has been a very good turnout, but it can turn very bad very quickly. And as you can see over here, of course, over here where his 3rd mothership was, he was hiding over here. He dumps off a bunch of fuel pods before he leaves. He has now retreated to this location. So there's a bunch of circles bleep-blopping out here, but that doesn't matter to me. I don't care about that. That is where he has retreated to, and he will not send any more attacks this way. He will not now, because he's now in a weakened state, he will not be provocative anymore. He is now on the defensive side, and he will now wait for our maneuvers. So we're actually just letting this play through. It's going to take a little time to capture all these ships. Unit 10, I'm going to do a blanket Unit 10 heal here, so I'm just going to tell Unit 10 to heal everything in sight. Unit 10 will now start to break apart here, and anything that's not healed will be healed, and at the same time we will just sit back and capture some ships. So with that, I am going to take a quick video break here, just so as the next 10 minutes or so is us loading all these ships in, and just some healing here. We won't even bother doing gas collection until afterwards, so no one's going to miss out on that. And the next section here is us getting ready with our fleet to go to that dot, and we're going to put a hurting on somebody. And on the way, I am hoping to capture a whole bunch more of these, because these are great. Look at that. It's going to be awesome. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you in a minute. Okay, welcome back, and as always, it looks like I got another mess on the go, but it's not a mess. We're just Group 1 and Group 2 are flanking our main fleet of Group 3, which is now in the middle. We've all just pulled out about 15 kilometers from the mothership out front, so the main attack fleet is Group 3, of course, and is sitting in front of the mothership, and Group 1 and 2, which is our fighters, on either side, and behind Group 3, of course, is all of our salvage corvettes getting ready to pick up, and let's have a good time. Now, meanwhile, let's have a look at not 1, not 2, but 10. That's right, 10 multi-beam frigates. These are the creme de la creme ships. That's right, 4 ion cannons on each of these things, less than half the size of one destroyer, which only carries 2 beams. And in fact, these multi-beam frigates are even smaller than my single cannon frigates. Their technology, they really improvised this technology with their little resources as possible, and they really ping. Now, these things turn like, oh man, they're bad. They fire everywhere. They're like a loose cannon. But it doesn't matter, because when you got that many beams firing and you hit something, you'll hit something pretty nasty. So it's going to be good. Now, we're going to go over here. We're now going to make our way across, and about halfway across, we're going to hit 2 things. We're probably going to hit a fleet of, we're going to hit probably a small fleet of, and I'm just trying to get some focus here for a second. We're probably going to hit a small fleet of multi-beam frigates, which is a good deal. And at the same time, we're also going to hit probably a small fleet of, whoa, Unit 8, where are you? Why aren't you up here? Yeah, you want to get caught up here, mister. We're probably going to hit a small fleet of fuel pods. Not good. In fact, I am sending this one lone ship by himself as a decoy target. His job here is, he's got a very important job. His job here is to try and pull ahead of these guys and see what's going on. So we're just flying through the fleet here. Eh? This looks really cool. This is a good shot, isn't it? Wow, that's just really nice. So we're just pulling ahead of the fleet here, and just to kind of see what's going on, because we want to get ahead of this game, right? So he is now, he's doing his job. We're just trying to pull ahead here and get as much zoom out as possible to see ahead here. So, of course, the fleet's going to keep coming on over. He's going to keep pulling ahead, though. We're gonna pull ahead here.
Destination locked in.
That's right, destination locked in. Group 3, meanwhile, is going to keep creeping towards it. All right, what do we got here? We got some activity here. Okay, look at this. What do we got here? This? What is this thing? So it looks like we got a couple fuel pods here. No surprise. We expected a couple fuel pods en route. But we're going to keep going. We're not worried about them. Group 3 will handle that.
Destination confirmed.
Okay, and he is sending fighters to investigate. So we will let Group 2 handle that. Oh, he's not too happy about my one fighter out here. Oh, hey. I see he's going to try and take him out. Alright, well, Group 1 will have to come up here, as well as Group 2. We'll finish this off. He thinks he's all happy, because, like, look at us little guys! We just took out that one fighter, and we're so cool. Yeah, whatever. You're not so cool here in a second, buddy, when I blow this all up. Yeah, now what you going to do? That's right. should have stayed home with that. Oh, now Unit 1 comes up here and it's like, oh, look at this. Alright, Unit 3. I know, you guys want to just keep poking around here, but we haven't got time for this stuff. We got to keep going.
Holding pattern locked in.
Okay, so Unit 3 is going to keep going.
Understood.
Unit 1, we'll send Unit 1 back here again, and Unit 2 will go back here again.
Assuming position.
Unit 10 is still doing the follow-up. So we're up here pretty far. I would send another fighter, but I don't think I'll need to. Those 2 fuel pods were definitely an indicator. And here we go. So Unit 3 is totally going to ignore this mess. We're going to send Unit 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 in. 3 is totally going to ignore this. We want Unit 3 not to shoot at these guys. We want to take these guys alive. And so we're gonna hopefully gonna do that. And that's right. Look at them. They're all confused. They're like, hey, wait a minute, aren't you guys even going to slow down? No way. We're not slowing down at all. And for the last one, for you.
Salvage target acquired.
So look at this. Look at this. We're going for the big capture here, folks. This is gonna be a 6 for 1, 7 for 1. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7. Look, we're gonna get them all. That's right. Beautiful. This is the thing of beauty. He was totally unprepared. He thought he was gonna just shoot all my ships. We will now tell Group 3 to stand by, cancel orders, and look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. Alright, so Unit 3 has now run into fuel pods. Meanwhile, Unit 3 runs into fuel pods. Yeah, so what are you guys all doing? I think, you know, these poor old ion array frigates, they're really showing their age now, aren't they? Like, they're not even keeping up with the rest of the pack now. Wow. And, of course, look at that. We captured all 7. That means we will have 17 of his assault multi-beam frigates in our fleet, and that right there is the best capture you can ever do. This here, by the way, this is some great history here. We're actually gonna send Unit 1 over here. Just have a look at this. This is the Kartoba replica right here, and I'm gonna send a fleet of fighters over here just so as you guys can have a look at it. That's right. We're gonna send it. And this is actually going to do a cutscene and everything.
It's the Kartoba.
There we go.
Metallurgy and structural composition of the ship are an identical match to the Kartoba wreckage on Karak. Our origins are the same.
Yeah, it's too bad he wasn't too cooperative with us because, unfortunately, that's what happens. But sending Unit 1 and 2 to take care of the fuel pods, that's what we're doing. That's what we have to do because we cannot let the fuel pods survive. And then, of course, we will clean up these ships afterwards. Unit 3, of course, is going to come in here and unfortunately is going to blow that ship to Kingdom Come. I hate to say it, but it's got to go. I really wish he wanted to play fair with us. You know, this was kind of one of them sad stories about this storyline. Is that, you know, I am actually having to kill off my similar ancestors because of their view. They refuse to look the other way. So we of course cannot have that. You know. Okay, so Group 3 has got to go up. We are going up. We are going up quickly. You're going up a lot quicker than that. Group 3 has got to go. Got to go. You've got to go up. You've got to go up higher. You've got to go straight up. That was close.
Hyperspace ability has been restored.
Oh yeah. We're going to take out some fuel pods though. Now the reason we're taking out these fuel pods is because we're not leaving. There's 8,000 in gas here. I am not leaving that behind. So yeah, we are definitely not going anywhere, and we're gonna clean up these. Ships. For the few fighters that we're gonna lose here, this is well worth the sticking around parts. Just the way it is. Yeah. Send these things into next week. Yeah, look at that multi-beam frigates firing. Yeah, look at that. That's what you call firepower right there. It's like, Too bad they can't shoot straight with beams, but when you got that many beams, it don't matter anymore. You can shoot whatever you want. Oh yeah, that's right. We like to take care of some bad guys. Yeah, let's clean this up. All right, so that is this part of the whole wreckage, and the Karatoba, of course, is right there. There's a nice view of it. Now the only thing left to do is let's do some harvesting, and just one of those things. We're just gonna harvest around here, and that's about it. I will probably, so we gotta go back here to the mothership anyway, so I'm gonna get Group 1 and Group 2 to dock.
Mothership.
So it's gonna take probably, like I said, it'll take another at least 15 minutes for that to clean up. And we have to send our harvesters out now to harvest. So that's a half an hour you're looking at. So we are probably going to just sit back, look good, and wait for all of these ships to get captured, and maybe even bring Group 3 back home. Maybe we'll even do that, just for the hoots of it. I don't know. I mean, Group 3's all right out here.
Frigate captured.
Group 3's okay out here. It's just, it's just keeping an eye on things, Looking at the Karatoba. It's just keeping an eye out here. So, with that, that's fine. Group 1 and Group 2 are headed on their way back now to the mothership. Of course, we are in the middle of capturing all these additional multi-beam frigates, and of course the harvesters are on their way out. So with that, we'll make a cut here, and once they've wrapped up the story, we'll send them all back and see what happens. Hey everyone, just back here for a quick second. I just thought I would show off a little bit of the view while we're on our way back. And so this is of course Group 3 headed back towards the mothership, and this just happens to be some great view of flying of the ships headed back towards the mothership, I thought. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to actually show you guys a little bit of this footage while we're headed on our way back here. So this really has nothing to do. We're still in the middle of gas harvesting. We're down. We've now gotten 5 of the salvage corvettes that we captured processed. We still got 2 to go. The fighters have all been processed. They're all good to go again. But I thought this was just a nice looking screenshot, and I thought it deserved to be captured. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to capture that. It's nice to see the ships in, just flying along. It's kind of like, yeah, we're bad. We're bad. We got guns and we got ships. And we know we're all bad. So I just thought I would take a few seconds to film this in and just take in the scenery in the background, because it's just really cool. So with that, I'll cut once again here, and we will come back once the harvesters are all wrapped up, as these guys are now going to start pulling into military parade formation, and it will take them a little time to do so. And we'll get Unit 10 here to pull out of their way. So we'll see you guys momentarily.
Understood.
Okay, we're back, and yes, we've gotten the famous "everything's collected" message. So while the resource collectors are on their way back to the mothership, I thought I would do a quick zoom in on this. This is one of the defenders. This defender is actually in open mode, so of course this one here is all closed up, but this one is still open, and that's pretty rare. So there's the tri-guns on it that you can see there that protect it. That's pretty cool. Now let's have a look at our fleet. This is awesome. So the fleet is now so big that we can't actually fit it all on the screen. So check it out. I had $1,800 to start with, $1,800. I now have $12,000, and that is after I built an additional 2 destroyers. So that means, and they themselves were for a grand total of $2,700. So that means out here there was probably a good 13,000 bucks, and that means you're basically set up for the rest of this game. So just to show you, I not only can I not build any more ion cannon frigates,
ion cannon frigates
I
reached.
took what money I had.
Maximum number of destroyers reached.
That's right. I can't build any more destroyers either. We are maxed out. So I have 6 destroyers. I have 10 ion ships, ion frigate ships. I have the 6 destroyers. They are maxed out. I have 8 ion array frigates. Now, these, of course, I think I actually lost one of these in the attack. But I'm not surprised there. These things are so slow that they get picked off. And then I've got not 1, not 2, not 10. That's right. I have 17 multi-beam frigates. This is just a beautiful thing right here. These things are going to kick some serious whoop butt, let me tell you. It's awesome. And as you can see, we have so many ships now, we can't even see the mothership anymore. It's just too far away. It's just insane. That's right. Our field of view is just, look, you can't even see all the ships. And this is only the beginning. From here on out, we are basically set. There isn't going to be too much pain that we look into or face. In fact, our biggest problem now will be to move this kind of size fleet through some of the obstacles that we'll have to come up with as the missions carry on. So, as I mentioned, I did build 2 more destroyers. I am now maxed out on destroyers. This, of course, should be your secondary effect. Make sure you replace any ion frigate you have first. They're the better spend of money. Of course, then, if you have the extra dollars, build yourself some ion destroyers here. You need the destroyers. Now, of course, we always like to have a good supply of capturing corvettes, salvage corvettes. Now, I only have 14. We actually did take a loss, I think, of 2 in that attack. That, once again, is unbelievable. At the beginning of this stage, I went in under launch and I took the X out on purpose. Now, that was a risk I was willing to take because I needed to launch all the fighters at once as quickly as possible. I knew it would launch the salvage corvettes at the same time, but I had to take that risk because I needed these fighters out right away to start the attack on the first position. Unfortunately, these are sitting ducks when they first come out here, and he does attack them with a vengeance. Salvage corvettes, he knows that salvage corvettes and resource collectors are 2 of the biggest things that he can kill to cripple you, and he will do so. So we got very lucky that I only lost a few of these. So with that now, we have a humongous fleet. And we have a fleet, like 3 assault frigates, 4 ion frigates, 6 destroyers, 8 ion array frigates, and 17... Oh, look, I didn't even group my other 2 in here. Look at that. That's just terrible. That's just bad. Look, even more ships. Look, there we go. 3 assault frigates, 6 ion frigates, 6 destroyers, 8 ion array frigates, and 17 multi-beam frigates. That's right, we're going to put a hurting on somebody. And we don't have to worry about building up here. Mission 9, this now ends this part of the storyline. It is unfortunate that we had to basically end off our brethren kin. But they would have killed us. It was them or us. And unfortunately... That had to happen. So we are now moving on what will soon be the next part of the storyline, and the next mission's kind of a transition mission. The next mission has no immediate attack, and it's kind of a fun mission because it's one that really took some thought. It was really you could make the next mission's one of them episodes like you would see in Star Trek or something. Like it was a really good mission to come up with. So with that, it's time to say, with this now out of the way, and we have now had to take care of our brethren, we are now moving on closer to homeworld. Will we survive? What will we find? Until next time. And with that, let's hit the hyperspace jump and get out of here. Remember to save your game if you haven't done so. One of the biggest things you can do is make sure you save your game at the end of every mission, because if you don't like how the next mission starts, you can always go back to your save game and make sure that everything is done. Now, I've already saved my game. We are ready to go. Let's kick the tires and light the fires, Big Daddy, because it's time to go. That's right, everybody's marshaling the fleet. Look at this, it's just all big organization. It's pretty crazy, actually. Like, what was wrong with the order that you guys had before? Did you not like that order or what? Oh well, nevertheless, until next time, see you on episode 9 of Homeworld.
Hyperspace initiated.